Hello and welcome back, y'all. Excuse my voice. It is a little bit raspy because I went to a concert this weekend. Absolutely screamed out my vocal cords. But it is a new week, it's a new day, and it's a new trading recap. Unfortunately, today our one trade that we took, um, somehow we skipped over our entry. Um, but we it did hit our TP, but we never got entered in. So another $0 day. Um, but we've had a lot of time to reflect, see what mistakes we've been making over the past few weeks, and we plan on learning from it this week. So, we're gonna do a full breakdown from what I saw from the daily chart last night into what I was trading into this morning. Last night, or no, let's start on the weekly chart because that was the biggest thing. This week we had this big new week opening gap, which um personally I wouldn't want to long until it at least got the CE fixed or balanced. Like it retraced back into the 50% of that zone. But overnight, we absolutely pumped, leaving behind that new week opening gap and new day opening gap. Last week, look at this like an absolutely disgusting consolidation range. Um, Dude, last week was just shit. This week was so bad, but we survived. Didn't take very many trades last week at all, and we survived to tell the tale today. Um, as you see here, we have this inversion gap um, that was not really being respected at all. We kept trading in and out and in and out and in and out and in, just doing a whole bunch of tomfoolery on the daily chart. Coming down to the 4 hour though, we had a little bit more, you know, structure going on. We had some rejection blocks over here above the CE. We have this one right here that had this nice liquidity resting right underneath it, along with this fair value gap that we inversed at the close of our 6 a.m. candle. So as 10 a.m. opened, we had this um, candle open and set us up for a perfect open high low close. I wanted um, open low high close. I wanted to see an open high, low close down here. But we did get the tap before we got the tap into this inversion before we got the touch into our rejection block. So that kind of swayed my influence a little bit. Coming from the 4 hour down to the 15, we also have um, we have this order block right here. You could use these groups of candle as an order block. You see this last move up. Um, that also provided some, resting liquidity above these highs over here. Um, but right here, this nice 15-minute wick with really nothing coming close to it, that was our point of engineered liquidity. That was a point we were looking at to potentially take our trade off of, or once we saw the sweep there. And as you can see, the alert goes off once again. Um, but yeah, I wanted to see that get swept before, we just entered on this level here. So coming down to the 1 minute now, see our mark out. We had our level and our entry was 2 ticks below our level here. So beautiful. Like this is a textbook sweep. This is exactly how we want our candles to look when we're entering off the level like this. Just one really long wick and then immediate pullback, immediate pullback. Because if we had done like pumped up really close to it, closed here, and then the next candle was gonna come up here, and I would have taken the trade off completely. Um, but since we didn't like we almost came close here, but we were just leaving wicks at these highs, and then just this big impulse there that we had. That was pretty much our final confluence. Our original draw was going to be this inversion for value gap, but since we had already tapped into it before, um, before we swept into this rejection block. I didn't think it was going to come back that far again since today is fairly, it's been fairly bullish today. I think we're up almost 2% on the indexes. But other than that, we didn't really take any more trades because it was taking too long. Had news at 9:45, but we don't trade before news. Other than that, it's gonna be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all made some money today. Peace out.